people.
It could have been any one of us, you know. It could have been me going to Bradenton to visit family that morning.
But DeYoung says for decades there were conflicting reports on how it happened. He researched and wrote a book that goes back to the bridge's beginning.
When the first skyway was built in 1954, what they had for protection against ship strikes was a series of 2x4s nailed to pilings. So when Summit Venture hit the Sunshine Skyway Bridge, there was no protection at all.
When the new Skyway was built, opened in 1987, the state spent $44 million on bumpers to protect the bridge from ships. And there was something else about the Skyway disaster, the talk concerning the harbor pilot, who was in control of the Summit Venture when it hit the old bridge.
Over the last 40 years, you keep hearing, yeah, that drunk pilot, you know, he was stoned, he was drunk, he was this, you know, so he wanted to clear his name.
Vanderbo, along with Steve Yerra, the attorney who represented harbor pilot John Laro, made a documentary film on the 40th anniversary on how it happened and about the court case that cleared Laro. It was ruled an act of God, a quick, fierce storm that led to the collision, not pilot error by John Laro, who passed away, still haunted, talking to friends.
He would call them in the middle of the night and say, if I just made the turn a little sooner, if I'd done this, if I'd done that, all those years later.
All these years later, when what happened in Baltimore takes us back to what happened here 44 years ago. And by the way, the Summit Venture, the freighter that hit the Skyway, finally sank off Vietnam in 2010. All 26 crew members were rescued. And we also remember a near miss back in 2007. This freighter carrying phosphate, the Antilles II, suddenly lost its power and steering near the Skyway. The pilot there chose to run aground rather than risk hitting the bridge. Fortunately, no one was hurt. And think of this, our local harbor pilots guide more than 5,000 ships a year in